into science. This is Divyanshu Shahi,
And I should Verma.
and we are your hosts for this episode. And today we have with us some of our very fascinating seniors from 2K12 batch. Saurabh Satyam sir, who has been placed in Polaris and Radan, and who is one of the most active students of his batch.
Udita ma'am, among the toppers of the batch, and also visited Rashtrapati Bhavan under an interaction program by MHR.
And Tapan sir, who has been placed in Samsung R&D and who has done internships from IIT BHU and a startup technology. So, should we start with the interview? Definitely. Do we have an option?
So, Udita ma'am, how does your personality resonate with your name?
Well, Udita means to rise. So, what I believe is always move forward and do something and just rise in every field of life. Every field of life means just broadening your horizon, just not limiting yourself to a particular area, and just doing best in everything. So just.
Sir, next question is for you. Yeah. What sort of personal and professional changes you have faced during your college life?
During the college life, personally, I was very introvert type. I am not usually like to talk to others, but now I am a very social person. Now I have so many friends in the college, and professionally, when I joined the college, there is no knowledge of computer science I have, but now I have a gent knowledge of computer science and in technical stuff.
Why did you choose this branch for you when you didn't have any prior knowledge of it?
No, I don't have I didn't have any prior information about this branch, but just by seeing the placements or by family pressure.
That forced you to choose.
Yeah.
And of course, the money.
Okay, Satyam sir, what is the story behind the transformation from an introvert to public speaker?
Public speaking.
People who have seen my public speaking, they don't think that I'm a good public speaker. Divyanshu is one of the prime examples. But my journey is, quite fascinating, not only for the audience but for myself also. It's quite correct that I was an introvert, and I used to have,
big stigma about speaking in the public. But slowly and gradually, I used to be affected by what people will think about me. And as that chain of thought is broken, I have felt that freedom within myself. And a lot of people are responsible for that, and a lot of programs are responsible. I have gone out there and I have tried myself. I have failed a lot of times, but I think that is what motivates me. Just go out there, fail, and then learn, and then improve. Business understanding. So, ma'am, our next question is for you. As we want to tell our audience that Udita ma'am has been to Rashtrapati Bhavan and has been told by Shakila. So, ma'am, आपका experience कैसा था राष्ट्रपति भवन?
Well, it was amazing. If I sum it up in 2 or 3 lines, then I would really do injustice to this program. Actually, it was a completely new and a lifetime experience for me. For all those who were with me over there, it was like we were living in dreams.
Yes,
Because we had never expected that we would ever get an opportunity like that. To stay in Rashtrapati Bhavan for 7 days, meeting the Honorable President of India, going into the premises of Rashtrapati Bhavan, the living monuments itself, and apart from this, meeting the various ministers like Minister of Science and Technology, Minister of Communication and Information Technology, contact our industry. So the whole thing was amazing. Like the main motive of this program was to, just make NIT students believe that we are more less than IITs. This is why, when we were talking to the President of India, Pranab Mukherjee, he said that we designed this program for NIT students because NITs are completely indigenous institutes, unlike IITs which are made with the help of foreign support. So he just wanted to just instill that confidence in us that we are no less. And apart from this, he motivated us to work for the nation, work for the society, because we are an asset to a nation, and people expect a lot from us, that we do something for the nation. So it was completely amazing experience. Yeah, it was like making the because all the students were from different states. So it was very fun interaction with them. And one thing which I just liked about this program was that what I learned, I would say rather, that in initially I used to think that there are so many problems associated with my college, like low sociality and all. But when I interacted with the rest of the students, then I came to know that they are facing the same problem. So I thought that as far as my part is concerned, or part of every student, we should work on what we can do. Keeping view the resources that we have. How can we deliver our best of that? We should not always complain about that we don't have this, we don't have that, we don't have proper lab, we don't have facilities. Having the resources in hand, how can we perform best? So this is what I learned, and it's amazing.
You know what was said, everything is said much. That was very amazing to listen on.
Yeah.
Okay, Tapan sir, how did your interview with Samson go?
Okay. Actually, the Saturday I came in our college for the 3 days. Okay. First day there was a test that was online, and that was a coding platform test. So after that, I chose that exam, and they called me for the interview. And my interview started from the very bad part, from the very uninteresting subject that is books. And so I thought that my interview was going bad, and I was not selected. But he showed my confidence, my technical skills, and he liked me, and he called me for the next interview. And he took my 3 interviews in technical part, and then he called me for the HR interview. And selected.
So which was the toughest question that was asked when you were technical? Do you remember any of them?
So I didn't remember too much, but I want to suggest to the viewers that they were always doing their they would try to make their coding much better, and try to make the computer programs so that there's the maximum efficiency and the minimum time complexity.
Next question is for Satyam sir. Why did you choose to sit in Pradhan even after being placed in one of your core companies for lives? The first is I did not have any other better option. I was running out of companies, and the second placement was.
But on a serious note, ever since I started working with the information, I've traveled across the length and breadth of this nation, and I've seen how much inequality exists, and how much we need educated people, we empowered people. We need to give back to the society. And maybe we don't realize it, sitting in the corner of such a reputed college, despite all what the negatives may perceive it to be. But then a very comfortable life if we go outside to
The premises of our college. So when I traveled across the nation and before also, I was quite moved, that why this sense of inequality is existing. And I realized quite early that maybe I was one of the lucky ones, by grace or whatever you can call it, that you can go out there, and have that strength to go out there and contribute in people's life.
So this is the whole story about Pradhan, and of course my sister is in Pradhan, and she shared some of the stellar work that they have done at the grassroots level. Students are
But a lot of things happened, and that has really kept me motivated that I should go and give something back to society. Though I would like to clarify that Polaris is still not a question. I may still join it.
Okay, ma'am. Any significant lesson you have learned during applying for your internships?
Significant lesson. Well, I would say that when you're applying for any position, then make sure that you have the requisite skills. So just prepare yourself with the skills beforehand. Means if you're applying on the 3rd year, then make sure that after 1st and 2nd year you are well prepared with those skills. If you are applying for a particular like a stream or field, like for computer science, like machine learning or artificial intelligence, then if like blindly applying for any project, then make sure that you are ready for skills.
we want to know about the story of the tax. We firstly want to tell the audience that
Ma'am and me have got an invitation letter from the Mitax internship, the very prestigious internship of Canada, but there was an unfortunate incident because of which you couldn't go. So ma'am, please.
Well, it all started when I was sitting in a party, Corona party given by our seniors, Then Aklan sir told me about this program, and hardly there were 2 days left to apply. So okay, I was like, okay, I find I'll apply, because at that time I was applying in almost all of them. So I applied for it. Then after few days, the reply came from one of the professors under which I applied. He said that I would like to have a Skype interview with you, and I was very happy. And then I gave the Skype interview, and he said that yes, it is good, it went well, and I was like pretty confident that I might be selected. So it all went like that. I was waiting. Many of my friends had also applied for it. They said that they have received the mail that they would have been selected. So, but I didn't receive any mail, so I was like, what happened? So then the end semester examination came. I was so much busy in that I couldn't just regularly check my mail. Then it was like I think 10th December around. I was like, it is high time, at least I should have got something, any feedback from them. So I was like, let's check my mail more properly. So I checked the inbox, everything, primary and all, everything. Then I said, let's see the spam box. And there I saw the message that congratulations, you have been selected, and we would love to invite you to Canada. And the last day to means just give your final feedback regarding it. It was 8th of December. So I was like, I was completely shattered at that time. That oh my god, I just missed it. Means I was really feeling bad. It was a dream of everyone to just go for an international internship. So somehow I was like, I just thought that let it be.
But you have managed to
Exactly.
get
Yeah.
so
Exactly.
nice. So the
Yeah.
job and
achievement.
the lesson is that never underestimate the power of a spam folder.
Yeah. See, actually, then this is why I would like to say that just be positive in life. In a day or two, I was like, okay, maybe something good is in store for me. So that is why I was like, after that, I came to know I'm going to Rashtrapati Bhavan. So had I gone to Canada at that time, I would not be able
Not
to
able
go
to
to
go
Delhi.
able to go there.
So I was like, whatever happens in life, it happens for good. So be positive in life, whatever happens. This is what I feel.
And you don't also have a choice.
Yeah, exactly.
The finally the blame goes to Gmail.
So just go with the flow. Yeah.
Satyam sir, next question for you.
What made you remain connected with the happiness program despite during the 4 years of college? Even after so many hurdles. Maybe I've not seen the hurdles, to be very frank, some of my friends really call me a psycho. Truly, couple of my friends will tell me that you are a psycho. I've never seen someone, so much, into it. And if you ask me the answer to this question, the fact is I don't know, yeah. And to be very frank, I don't know what has kept me motivated. Maybe it's the seniors, maybe it's the teachers, maybe I've got a wonderful opportunity to build a team, maybe it has contributed so much in my life. There can be a number of factors. And if I sit down, I cannot pinpoint anyone. And those factors also I find very insignificant. And why I've been able to connect. So just a combination of all these factors, maybe or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe there is a wonderful thing that happens. You don't need to get to know the answer of every question. कुछ क्वेश्चन ऐसे भी रखो जिसका आंसर ना मिले एंड यू जस्ट वंडर कि ऐसा हुआ ठीक है सो मेरे लाइफ में ये क्वेश्चन
Okay, sir. How has the course of years plus contributed in your life?
Okay. Well, this course has a very much good part in my life. There are a lot of things. First thing I want to say that it teaches me that take the responsibility and work with it with very peer commitment. You should have a commitment for something, then you can achieve anything. ठीक है? We sometimes we think that मुझसे ये नहीं होगा. I can't do that. But this course tells me and enforces me to say that yes, we can.
And of course, you found me also, right?
Yeah.
The biggest asset you were.
what was there are something roaming around about this course in the college. So what was your very first conception of this course?
Well, my first conception was that there is something good behind this course, because the seniors who motivated me for this course were one of the best seniors of the college, of their batch. Obviously, their batch like Pooja ma'am and Pragya ma'am. I really miss them today because they play a very significant part in my life, because they were the actual ones who motivated me. Had they not motivated, I don't think that I would ever have done this course. So I am really very grateful to them that they motivated me for this course. And even though many of my friends said, "Arey chodo yaar, यार क्या है ये लोग सब सीनियर्स ऐसे ही बोलते हैं छोड़ो, बट आई वाज लाइक कि नहीं, देयर इज समथिंग गुड, सो दैट मेड मी डू दिस कोर्स एंड आई एम स्टिल गेटिंग.
Okay, sir. Being a member of so many club in college like Abhyuday, Sankar, parallel world, what are the hurdles faced in a functioning of a club and how should one overcome them?
What are the hurdles? See, whatever club you work in, irrespective of whether it's you can to a very small audience or whether you work with a very large organization as a Sankar, there is bound to be hurdles, and I cannot categorize that. तो की hurdles आते हैं क्योंकि देखो लाइफ बहुत प्रैक्टिकल होती है. आप सोचते हो कि बेटी क्या ही हो जाएगा पर वो ऐसा होता ही नहीं कभी. कुछ आप सोचो ये होगा कुछ और हो जाता है. So the biggest thing that you can take out if you want to from my experience is that don't over prepare yourself कि ऐसा है वैसा करेंगे ऐसा. Just be ready. कुछ भी हो सकता है. And one more thing is that try to learn from each experience and उसको incorporate करो अपने लाइफ में कि कैसे इस चीज़ को आप बेटर कर सकते हो. या चलो इस बार गलती भी हो गई तो ठीक है, it's all right to commit a mistake. What is not all right is to not learn from that mistake. So that is what that has kept me motivated to work with so many clubs, and I'm very glad that most of the people down last week. I got lots of time with my family, especially my mom. She was after my life for first 2 years. कहाँ रहते तू? कहाँ रहते? 11 बजे का रहता है. She was very happy. Actually, it is very difficult managing a day. पर खाना अच्छा लगता है तो being the leader of so many robotic events around the various colleges, please provide some tips for the robo enthusiasts for our viewers.
Okay. Firstly, I want to say that when I came into the college, I didn't have any information about the robotics competitions and the robotics part. What is this? But some loving seniors tell us that robotics is a part of college, and it has such a good. We can use the microprocessors and what I can say, microprocessors etc. With the new technology. So,
what are the basics that one should keep in mind when making a good robot that you can do?
okay. Keeping in mind that what you want to do with that robot, मतलब आप क्या क्या कराना चाहते हो उस robot से, वो सब चीज़ आपको ध्यान में रखना चाहिए. एंड अलॉन्ग विद दैट जो भी कॉम्पिटिशन में आप पार्टिसिपेट करने जा रहे हो वहाँ पे किस तरह की हर्डल्स है. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर वहाँ पे स्टोन्स पड़े हैं तो योर टायर शुड बी जस्ट लाइक दैट इट कैन कवर दैट पाथ. एंड अगर वहाँ पे ऑयल है वाटर है दैट यू कैन हैव ऑल द फैसिलिटीज. अगर वाटर है वहाँ पे तो आपके कनेक्शन जो है वो अच्छे होने चाहिए, वरना देयर शुड बी अ फॉल्ट प्रॉब्लम.
Make sure that you are a financially rich person in your team. ताकि तुम्हारा सारा प्रोजेक्ट स्पेंड करते हैं बहुत पैसा खर्च होता है और फिर हाथ में तो बहुत ज़्यादा दुख भी होते हैं.
So ma'am, any reason do you believe for a delay in placements even with many activities to learn?
Well, what I believe is that when it is your day, you will get placed. So, and this was told by my seniors. So actually, yeah, when I got placed, when I got placed initially, then I was really shattered as to what happened now. At that time, there was a much hype about it, it was a dream company. But then I thought that, okay, fine, let it be. Because I don't know
So actually we want to know that what is it all about.
Okay. So first of all, I'd like to say that I was a participant of Jagriti Yatra 2015-16. Jagriti Yatra in itself is a wonderful concept, if you ask me. What Jagriti is basically is that it's a journey across the nation. You travel around 10,000 kilometers for over 12 days. In a second tier railway compartment, and you have brilliant minds. When I say brilliant, I actually mean brilliant minds from all over the world. From I met guys from Harvard, I met guys from Oxford, I met guys from IITs, from IIMs. You name it, people will be there. From big companies, one of my partners, he was from PricewaterhouseCoopers, and he was actually a director. So this whole Jagriti Yatra is based on promoting social entrepreneurship within India. That social equality was what I was talking about. See, the coming times are very interesting. See, after 5-7 years, nobody is going to anchor about jobs, getting placed here, this that. We have to become job creators, and that is the biggest hurdle that is stopping our country as of now. We are a very young demographic population. If we don't harness their energy in coming 20 years, that will become a burden, like it is happening in China. And the only way to harness is if we are able to provide employment. Now, recently I was reading a newspaper and you'll be shocked that in Uttar Pradesh there was a vacancy for the job of a PU. You know how many lakh people applied? 24 lakh people, including 4 PhDs. I mean, come on, is this the India that we want? Or we want to, bridge that gap that is existing. So,
So in itself, it's a very wonderful concept. So they took us to different places, all across the nation, where people are doing some exemplary work in social field. And one of them was Gunj, and the other was the Barefoot College, wherein they provide, vocational training in circuits and all. And being an electronics engineer, I was ashamed. I do not even remember the color coding, and then there are women from
Nigeria, who are assembling circuits there, and they are building solar for 5 years, 7 years, I mean 50 years, brought in from the remotest villages of Africa. So it's a wonderful experience, and definitely I would also love if some of our juniors from next year, if you could go there and you would apply. Of course, there is a very strict and rigorous selection with pursuing your interest. No, but I mean pursuing your interest. You call me doctor also, so you call me doctor also.
rigorous selection process that you have to go through. And if some of you do get selected, please go and visit that. It will indeed be a life-changing experience.
Okay, so now we have some rapid fire questions. So, toughest day of your life so far?
Past Monday. I can't believe it. What is it? Your first expression after being selected in Samsung Avenue. I'm shocked.
Sure. Okay, ma'am, best thing about Rashtrapati Bhavan? So beautiful to see.
I thought you said food. Pursuing your field of interest or going with the wind? What do you choose? Pass. Going with the wind. With pursuing your interest. No, but I like pursuing your interest. It's a tough choice, but pursuing your interest.
Okay, sir, what is nickname of Satyam sir among your classmates?
Psycho. You call me doctor also, so you call me doctor also.
Your toughest academic subject.
Network security.
So, last question for you. What is opposite of ES plus?
Opposite of yes plus. I know some guys are really pro minus, but I don't know what is the whatever you want here, whatever you can make out and put that mix of it, I don't have a problem.
So all our viewers, as we have already told you that this time we have introduced a new concept and initiative in our season 2 named E01.
We are providing this opportunity to our viewers that they can come to our show and ask their question directly to our guests. So for this episode, we have a person who has sent a query to us.
Shubham Singh from Lucknow. We invite Shubham. Shubham, please come and ask your question.
Thanks for the opportunity. Yes, sir. My question is that with so much negativity around, as we have told, how come are you able to associate people with this huge family?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, this is a very interesting question, and there is a very important life learning that you all can take. A lot of people, they message me, sir, ये ठीक नहीं चल रहा, sir, ये नहीं हो रहा, internship कैसे लगेगी, sir, इतना problem है. Lot of people, I get messages every day. The choice is yours in your life. कि what is it that you want to focus on? Okay, and
in everything that you do, okay? The choice you have in your life is that whether you want to focus on that or you want to look for solutions, okay? And practically, if you ask me, I don't see anything negative around, to be very, very frank with you. And that is what that has kept me, motivated, to work for this organization a lot. So I always focus on the solution part. Like recently, I had a big fight with one of my friends. So if I keep on hankering, यार हो गया झगड़ा हो गया, तो फिर वो solve नहीं होगा. The solution is what to focus कि कैसे we can do that and match it. Okay? So that according to me is what has kept me motivated. That optimism, okay, that everything is fine and taken care of.
Well, I just think that why this course is important, how it has influenced me, and with this motive I influence others. I tell my experiences that where in life this course will be helpful to you. Where in life, I think in every part of life, I should say that how this course is important because till when you are in school, then the only thing that bothers you is your career.
Apart from this, nothing actually worries you. But when you step outside the real world, when you face the real world challenges, then it's like how you take the situations, how you react to situations, how you take your decisions. So I just think
that how this course has helped me, and with this thought I just influence people around me that come on to this course, this is really going to help you around, and with this I don't feel any negativity around me. If you want to do good enough, you benefit your friends.
We have seen during the past 6 years as a sales also. We have seen it in the interview also.
Yeah, I will say that opposite values are complementary. अगर negativity है तो positivity भी होगी. So we can see the positivity. The same thing is that whatever I learn from this course, this motivates me to spread about this course. For example, from the very first day I am a very introvert type person, but I am a very social person. So this course gives me a great change. That motivates me always. And the smile on the faces of the viewers.
There is a beautiful list, one of the talk show, one of the shows that comes on something in that conversation. Whenever you are down in life, just remember this line. I love it. Problems को है सबके साथ, पर बस नजरिए की है.
Thank you, sir.
So now coming to the social issue. Among the several problems existing in the society today, which social issue disturbs you people the most?
I was when your question came, I was just thinking about it. And one of the modern social issues that we have, and we are going to face a lot of challenge, is the problem of social media. And it is going to hamper a lot of people around us. We have seen the case of Jesse case, where people are so much stigmatizing everything. So this is one of the social issues that is going to come forward in coming years, and we need to be very, very aware of it कि हम क्या share करते हैं, कितना share करते हैं, और क्या वो चीज़ें offending है कि नहीं. This is one of the modern social issues that I think that we need to tackle.
Well, one greatest social issue that exists in India, or the one that affects me is the one that I see daily around me, and that is child labor. It really means mentions my heart when I see small children working here and there, like in canteens or near the hospital, picking up the leftovers from the washing machine. I just think that at this age they should enjoy life, they should study, they should discover things, and instead they are doing such petty things just because of the unemployment situation that the wage problems that are existing in society. So I just feel that if something could be done for them, like I'm very glad that Sankar is running our college, which is working for this cause. So I just wish that those children would have got a better education, that they are not supposed to do such things.
Among the very social issues in our modern world, I think depression is the most devastating because most of the great personalities of our world do suicides, and you have read in the newspapers that आज इसने suicide किया, बहुत सारी news आती जा रही है. तो the matter of the suicide is that कि लोग अपनी problems को बहुत बड़ा समझते हैं. तो I can say that कि हमें अपनी problems के अलावा दूसरे की problem देखनी चाहिए कि उसकी problems तो और ज़्यादा बड़ी हैं. Then we can feel that कि मेरी प्रॉब्लम बहुत छोटी है, तो डिप्रेशन आई थिंक इज द मोस्ट ग्रेट सोशल इशू.
It's actually very great talking to all three of you. Such brilliant things we had to learn, and I hope that the viewers will also love to hear what we have talked about. Thanks a lot.
And we have also learned about things to Vidanshu. So thank you for having us.
Yeah,
And
thank you very much.